Okay, so today I'm going to be listing my top 10 animals that we need to add in Call of the Wild. If you think that there's any of them that I missed, or if I put them in the wrong order, then comment down below. So we'll start with our honorable mention. So for the honorable mention, it's going to be another Africa map. This Africa map will have hyenas, elephants, giraffes, cheetahs, rhinos, ostriches, monkeys, and zebras. Most of these animals would be in my top 10, but since they're all from Africa, I just put them all in one. And obviously with animals like the giraffes, elephants, and rhinos, they're a lot bigger than animals you can fit in a normal lodge. So my idea was we have a new lodge that has a house and then an outdoor lodge, kind of like a zoo, but every animal is taxidermized. Then obviously have a normal house lodge for any other animals that aren't big enough to go outside, or if they're small enough where you just want them inside. So that brings us to number 10. For number 10, I'm not super sure about this, but I was thinking seals. My idea is kind of like this picture where they'd be laying on the beach or something, so you can get a good shot on it. But I think it'd be really cool to find like a super fat one or like a rare one like albino or melanistic. But an animal I'd rather have is number 9. So number 9 on my list is another debatable one, but I had beavers. This would be another one of the animals where the fatter they are, the bigger level they are. They would live near the water, and whenever you would shoot or they'd get scared off, they would go underground near the water. I think it'd also be cool to get a rare one of these, or just to have a diamond in my trophy lodge. And I think a sign that they would live there would be like cut down trees or like stump trees that like let you know that they were close, or like if it was like a long time ago or just now and all that. Kind of like how the bunnies have the rabbit holes that tell you like when they used it. So next up is number 8. So for number 8, I have the first bird on this list, which is pelicans. These would stand on the edge of docks or on top of rocks to hunt for their prey. So no matter if it's their eating time or their drinking time, they're most likely going to be around water or in the sky. It would just be nice to have a more variety of birds to hunt for and to get excited about getting a rare one. This brings us to number 7. For my number 7 is a type of monkey, which is the orangutan. I think the colors on the orangutan are super pretty, and they would be perfect to add into the game. And if they don't ever add a monkey, I would really hope if they'd add orangutan, because they're super cool and they'd be fun to hunt. It would definitely bring a wide variety of color into my trophy lodge, even though it's super big. And if they do add it, I think it'd be amazing if they added a great one orangutan. Next up is number 6. For number 6 on my list, I had leopards. For the leopards, I think they would be either on the ground or in trees on like really large branches. But the addition of leopards would give us more cat species to hunt in the Call of the Wild. These are also one of the animals that would have super cool rares, like the albinos and the melanistics would look really nice if they do add the addition of those. But even if they don't have rares, I think a diamond in my lodge would still look amazing. So now we're finally to the top 5, starting with number 5. So in the number 5 spot, I had bald eagles. This one definitely deserves the top 5 spot. just even getting to see this massive bird in the air would be super cool. I think it'd just be really cool to have bald eagles in the game, because not only are they super big, they're also just really cool birds. And I think instead of the real bald eagle sound, they should have like that one like hawk screeching sound that everybody thought the bald eagle sounded like. But that doesn't matter too much to me. I just think it'd be super cool to have them in a game. So after the bald eagles, at number 4, we have panda bears. When they were eating, they would definitely be eating bamboo and like snapping off branches. And that's another way you could like tell if they were there or not. I think it'd be really enjoyable to hunt them, even though I would never hunt them in real life. So to find them, you'd probably go to like places with bamboo, and then obviously to the water in their drinking time. Next up is number 3. At number 3, we have another bear. I'm sure you can guess it because it hasn't been on this list so far, but it's the polar bear. If they do add the polar bear, they'll definitely need to add like an Arctic map, and it would definitely be very cool with a lot of new animals. But the polar bear would definitely be very aggressive and would probably just kill you the first bite, which means you'll probably have to sneak up on it in the game so you don't get eaten, just like the tigers. But when you actually get a chance to shoot them, it would be very cool to shoot it, and especially if you get a diamond or something rare. So second to last, we have number 2. For number 2, we have the squirrel. We all have seen a squirrel, and I think we all have thought of it being in the Call of the Wild. They definitely have to have it climb up in trees, and their home would be little holes in the trees, which would be one of the ways you could tell how early or how long ago they've used it. But having squirrels in the game would definitely be a fun addition to the game and make me want to play the game a lot more. So hopefully one day, the Call of the Wild would add squirrels into the game. Which leads us finally to number 1. For number 1, and the animal that I would most want to see to be added into Call of the Wild is the hippopotamus. They would definitely be either in the water or around the water. And you definitely have to have a big gun with good bullets to be able to take one down. These would definitely be one of the animals you'd put outside if they do add one of the lodges like that. But I think it'd be fun either way to shoot these animals. So that concludes my top 10 animals that I think we need to add into Call of the Wild. If you want to watch more videos like this, or you like Call of the Wild content, then go to my channel and subscribe. Anyways, with that said, thank you for watching and have a good rest of your day.